Most people quote Deuteronomy 8:18 like it's a prosperity confession. God gives me the power to get wealth. They say it, they post it, they put it on their vision board, and then they wait, and nothing happens. Because they missed the most important word in that entire verse. And today we're going back to the Hebrew to find it. Welcome back to Kingdom Ledger. This channel exists because the financial wisdom in Scripture is deeper than most of us have been taught. And today we're going very deep. Let's go. Here's Deuteronomy 8:18 in full, not the half-verse version people quote. You shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth, that he may confirm his covenant which he swore to your fathers, as it is this day. Now, three things in that verse that most people completely skip over. The first word people skip, remember. The verse doesn't start with, God gives you power. It starts with, remember the Lord your God. The power to get wealth is attached to remembrance, to covenantal awareness, to not forgetting who you are and who gave you everything you have. The context of this verse is crucial. Moses is speaking to Israel right before they enter the promised land, and he's warning them. He says, when you eat and are satisfied, when you build fine houses and settle down, when your herds and flocks grow, when your silver and gold increase, then your heart will become proud and you will forget the Lord your God. Wealth without remembrance produces pride, and pride breaks the covenant, and a broken covenant cuts off the transfer. This is why Deuteronomy 8:18 is not a prosperity confession. It is a covenant warning with a promise embedded inside it. The second word people skip, power. In Hebrew, the word is kosh, koach. And kosh doesn't mean ability in the general sense. It means strength, capacity, force, the kind of strength that comes from a source outside yourself. God doesn't give you the wealth. He gives you the coach, the force, the capacity, the divine enablement to go get it. That's a completely different thing. It means there is something for you to do. There is a vehicle required. There is a skill to develop, a knowledge to acquire, a strategy to execute. The coach empowers the work. It doesn't replace it. This is where so many believers get stuck. They claim the verse but skip the work. They want the wealth without the coach-activated strategy, but the power of God flows through prepared people. Joseph didn't just pray for Egypt's food crisis to be solved. He built a 7-year storage system. The coach gave him the dream and the interpretation, but the strategy, the grain storage, the economic planning, the distribution system, that was Joseph doing the work that the coach made possible. The third word people skip, and this is the most important one, covenant. Why does God give you the power to get wealth? The verse tells you exactly, that he may confirm his covenant. Not so you can be comfortable, not so you can upgrade your lifestyle, so his covenant can be confirmed in the earth. This reframes everything. Covenant wealth is not personal prosperity. It is kingdom infrastructure. It is the resource base that funds what God is building in the earth through his people. The transfer of wealth to the righteous isn't so the righteous can live like the wicked used to. It's so the righteous can do what the wicked never could, build for eternity. When you understand that, your financial life becomes a mission, not a pursuit, a mission. So what does this mean practically for you right now? 3 things. Remember who you are. Your financial life is covenant life. You are not building for yourself. You are building as a steward of a covenant that stretches from Abraham to your grandchildren. That identity changes every financial decision you make. Activate your coach through preparation. The divine enablement flows through knowledge and skill. Learn how money works. Learn how wealth is built. Learn how to invest, how to protect assets, how to create income that doesn't require your daily labor. God gave you the power. Now build the vehicle. Build for confirmation. Ask yourself with every financial decision, does this confirm the covenant? Does this build something that will outlast me? Does this position my children's children for inheritance? If yes, pursue it with everything you have. The wealth of Deuteronomy 8:18 was never meant to stop at your generation. It was meant to flow through you, confirmed by covenant, activated by coach, and directed towards something eternal. That's the Kingdom Ledger vision, not just your financial freedom, your financial faithfulness. for generations. Subscribe if you're building for more than yourself. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. I'll see you Tuesday.